remote-styled coffee club. And because, we started this when COVID happened, where we brought people from outside into us. And now we're like, well, we can go out.
Yeah.
We have the capabilities.
Do have to get up a little earlier, but...
Yeah. Well, you did.
Yeah.
I was trying to wrangle a 2-year-old from talking him into wearing his blippy shoes instead of his rain boots today.
A little bit of a meltdown this morning?
A little bit of a meltdown.
Yeah. Well, we've got Haley with us here, too, and we expect a few people to show up here today for Coffee Club, and they have some specials. Did you take a picture of what the specials were?
Yes. So they're doing a special for breakfast. So they're doing free coffee from 7 to 8. And then their breakfast special is a large pancake with 2 eggs and 2 strips of bacon for $7.95.
Wow.
Yes. And also on the board, I see they have pie, strawberry, rhubarb, or cherry.
Is it okay to have pie this early in the morning?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We brought a couple of our friends here with us to Ed's Place here today. We're on West 3rd and just south of B here today. But we got Colt and also Derek, 2 of our favorite people in the whole wide world, in for Coffee Club this morning.
Do you have a button?
I probably do. Which button do you want? Air horn? Air horn?
That makes our entrance extravagant.
Yeah, that would.
Grandiose.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about what you guys have been up to here as of late. Getting done with the mow season a little bit, Colt, are you?
Yep, it's things are slowing down, so it's kind of it's good. It's good. Slow things down a little bit.
Yeah. How about you, Derek? What are you doing?
Hospital has been extremely busy with projects and stuff, which is good. Love to see that. So, then, hanging out with Colt down in the fire department has been a genuine honor and a blast. And congratulations to Steve Renner and Rick Metcalf on 30 years of being a nationally registered EMT paramedic in their field. That's awesome.
So, Colt, I know you hang out with them quite a bit. What does that really involve? What does that mean?
So just for them to keep up their National Registry paramedic certification, there's every 2 years there's a certain amount of hours in training that we have to make sure that we're logging and going to classes and things like that so that we can stay current on all the new things that are coming out. And so ACLS certifications, PAL certifications, trauma, all the cardiac things. It's just a lot of hours. The base hours, like 72 hours every 2 years, and those classes get highly involved. We have to log everything with the national certification. So, yeah, it's just, and not to mention they are fantastic guys to work with.
Sure.
I mean, 2 lieutenants that just go above and beyond for.
I'm sure you learn things from them.
Oh, yeah.
A lot. But,
oh, yeah.
So just real quick here, we're also pretty blessed to be able to have the level of care that we do in the area in the emergency side of things. Not a lot of cities this size actually have that, right?
Yeah, McCook's actually very, very fortunate to have what we do have in this city. We have 9 guys that we all dedicate a lot of our time to making sure that everybody's safe, not only in just the city of McCook, but Red Willow County, Hitchcock County. We run a lot of areas, and so very fortunate to have what we have. There's not a lot of 8,000 population communities that can do that.
Well, then you pair that with the college, too, which also has a fire school that kind of helps out with that, too, right?
They used to, yeah. The fire academy is no longer in play right now with the community college, but they do, as far as EMT classes, they run 2 or 3 of those a year, and great instructors with those. In fact, Chief Harpham and firefighter Steve Yeager have taught a lot of those classes, along with Todd Hovey at the hospital. And then Joy Molsick running the paramedic program out of the college has been great, keeping those who want to get involved on the volunteer side or want to get involved on the paid side. Either way, just really putting out quality EMTs to help out our communities.
Well, do appreciate all that you guys do, and it's important. And to have 30 years like that, appreciate those 2 guys. So if you see them, give them a high five, get their cell phone number, send them a text and say, Hey, we heard nice things about you on the radio today, so we do appreciate them.
We can definitely post their cell phone numbers on. I'm sure they would love that.
That would be absolutely fantastic.
Hey,
so.
my cat's stuck in a tree. Can you guys come? Can you guys come help with that?
Haley, we're actually going to jump to it a little bit because we're at 7:15 now, so it is time. You got the weekend poll loaded for us?
Yes. So our weekend poll is: if you had a magic button on your desk, what does it do?
A magic button on the desk. What does it do? Josh, you get to start that.
It shocks Bomber.
Yes.
And from where we sit, we can see him through the window.
And every time that he gets unruly or starts
Yeah.
to get mad at me, I'm gonna
Just hit the button.
press it and it shocks him. Just a little, like a, you know.
How about you, Haley? Got a magic button on your desk. What does it do?
Simple. Someone to bring me a taco.
Yes.
Oh, the cheesy, crunchy taco
Sure.
from Taco John's.
Yes.
That is fantastic. Derek, got a magic button on your desk. What does it do?
My magic button is fictional, actually. It's a giant red button that sits in our data center that shuts everything off immediately.
Right.
And when everything's shut off, that means you don't have any problems.
There's none.
It's just, there's no mechanical drone of an air conditioner. There's no mechanical fans running. There's no computing or anything. It's ultimate, absolute zero silence. And it's wonderful feeling.
So what's your theme song when you press the button?
Here I go again on my own. White snake.
That's good. That's good. Mine is probably pretty simple. My button just mutes people. It does. And it's
Wait, is that?
it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because I got all these buttons over here that actually can mute people. It's pretty handy when people try to order socks through electronic means.
Hey, but don't you have like
That's what my magic button does.
Yeah. Order socks.
Just order socks for everybody.
Just order socks. Yeah.
don't you have man ears
What's man ears?
where you just automatically mute people?
Oh, yeah. I suppose. So if anybody got, if they have some topics that they'd like to include as far as what that button is concerned, you can post those on our Facebook page, and we'd love to hear about
We
that.
do have some.
Do you?
One of them said, my desk is outside, so I would probably say automatically change the weather to 50 to 60 degrees.
Nice. Upper 50s, be real happy.
One of the teachers said, make students listen.
Yeah.
Refill my water without having to get up and do it. Turn the clock ahead to 5 p.m. every day.
Yes.
Either cure diseases or show all the people how to get along and no wars.
Aw.
File paperwork. Erase everybody's medical bills.
If you want to go to our Facebook page, you can do that, and you can post what your magic button would do. Let's try to keep it family friendly, if you would, which just invited non-family friendly stuff, I'm sure. Next topic for our coffee club here this morning on 105.3 goes like this. What seemingly small thing really annoys you? What say you, Colt?
This one came up just and popped in my head because we were just talking about it yesterday. And you know when you're driving down B Street, I guess, for example, and there's turning lanes, and like somebody's entire vehicle does not get in the turning lane, so you have to they just kind of ride the yellow line with the passenger side of their vehicle.
Yeah.
And you have to I don't know, you have to go out and around them, get all the way in the. That just came up yesterday. Because pulling a trailer makes it kind of hard.
You know, if you're on your way down here to Ed's place and you're stopping to get yourself a Jolt and Joe's or something, that's fine. But just be careful because sometimes people, from both lanes are trying to use that turning lane at the same time, and they don't look.
No.
They don't look.
No.
They don't.
No, they just go.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things. You probably get to a bunch of fender benders who's like, well, yeah, I had that.
Yeah, see
on
what you
the
did there?
Yeah.
You should be inside the line.
Yeah. Well, we are at Ed's place. If you see online or you hear a little bit different sound for it today, it's because we're at Ed's place. And Josh, this is one of our favorite places to get breakfast after Coffee Club every week.
Yeah, I mean, Ed's place, they do a great job. I mean, it's just great old classic breakfast. And right now they have a special with large cakes and 2 pieces of bacon and eggs of your choice for a great price, like $7. So
$7.95 and free coffee
Free coffee.
from 7 to 8 while we're here.
Now till 8 o'clock. Haley, what's your favorite? What do you usually order on Friday mornings for breakfast?
Biscuits and gravy
Yeah.
and a side of bacon.
somebody keeps telling us we need to get the lumberjack skillet.
Yes,
Do you finish your biscuits and gravy?
absolutely.
You get them all 8?
Yeah, usually.
Bomber doesn't.
No, sometimes I still Bombert's gravy though.
Yeah.
That'd be one of those times you use that magic button on Bomber.
Yeah, shock them. We'll get them
Eat
drained.
it. Finish it.
So my seemingly small thing is when you get a haircut and a little bit of the tiny hairs get down your shirt and it's like itching powder and it just, and then your wife says, well, hey, we need to go do some stuff before we stop at home.
Oh, so literally when I get a haircut, immediately I have to shower. That's the next order of business every time. It is.
Right.
I just have to.
Yeah, it's either that or bring a second shirt.
Yeah. Same thing if
It
I
gets stuck in there.
If I shave, some will like get just underneath my shirt a little bit, and that's just a.
I like it when they put the towel in your shirt
Oh, yeah.
so it can stop some of it.
Yeah.
So Haley, what's your seemingly small thing that just really bugs you, really annoys you?
So I was sitting there thinking about this topic this morning, and literally the only thing I could keep thinking of was those small annoying things that Kyle does.
Oh, poor Kyle.
So I'm like, well, this could turn into what my husband does to annoy me.
we didn't want to do that, Kyle. I'm
God
sorry.
love him, but
What's the number one small thing that Kyle does?
Yeah, well, let's elaborate.
I
We'll
don't
do
know if you want
one.
to get me started.
Yeah. What? Does he know he does it?
Oh, probably.
Okay.
Okay, so one I could think of this morning was him not putting his laundry in the laundry basket as I am
Wow.
picking one of his socks up off the floor this morning.
That
to
was
put-
right next to it,
Yeah,
and you have one in the room.
yeah.
That's every guy.
That made the actual list of national, the national report of this. That was the number one from ladies. It was.
Yeah. I think every guy does it.
Well, it's kind of hard because in our room we don't have a laundry basket. It's down the hall. We have a chute. It goes to the basement, and so sometimes. But the problem is, as a guy, sometimes I'll wear that.
Right.
Right.
See, girls
Well-
must stink more than we do.
Why?
Because, I'll wear shorts like 2-3 times a week
Oh,
before
07.
washing them.
Yeah.
And Darcy, she wears like one pants and then they're automatically in the hamper.
And I don't know how many I don't know how many other guys do this. I would assume all of them do it, but if you have a hamper in the bedroom and you're taking clothes out to put dirty clothes away, you got to ball it up and pretend you're Jordan hitting one from downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Every time, right?
Right. So
Right.
you're going to go across the room.
And if it lands, I'm not picking it up.
Right. If it goes behind the thing, it's like, well, now I got to move it and let's just try a sock.
Yeah.
If I can go 2 for 2.
I'm with that.
Right.
I do that all the time.
Usually I'm hitting 50%. So
Well, and usually it's in the morning when it's dark in the room still, and I just got out of the shower. Darcy isn't up yet. And then I try to see if I can hit it in the dark.
yeah, you got to test your skills. Different lighting conditions.
Probably my seemingly small thing that really annoys me. And Cole, you're doing a nice job, by the way. But when somebody holds a microphone and all of a sudden I'm trying to mic their navel, I'm serious.
We have video proof that Kyle definitely uses the hamper.
Yeah, because he probably put the clothes in the hamper before he took the picture.
Way to go, Kyle. Good move. Smooth move.
Attaboy, call her bluff.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, they ought to pull kids aside in 3rd, 4th grade and start teaching them how to use a mic. You will use a mic in your lifetime. It just happens. And then all of a sudden they hear feedback because the sound guy turns it up a little bit, And what's the first thing what's your natural response for feedback? You pull the mic away, which makes it worse, So, anyway, seemingly small things that really, really bug me.
Just all audio for you.
It does. It really does.
Like even when we go to concerts, like he's the guy that you'll stand next to him and he'll be like, "Oh man, they need to turn that drummer up."
Yeah.
Come over here. It sounds better over
Yeah,
here.
come over here. Sounds better. Yeah.
Okay, so last Thursday, I actually went to a Toby Mac concert in Grand Island at the Nebraska State Fair.
Toby Mac.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
I know. DC Talk, and then obviously doing his own thing now. But he was at the Nebraska State Fair, and it was right during the Nebraska-Minnesota game. I was the only guy, I think, there that proudly was displaying my phone, watching the game at the same time as I was listening to the concert. And I was completely content with that. I mean, I was completely fine in not watching the concert.
Right.
But I could feel it, I could hear it, I could enjoy it, and yet still kind of pay attention to that horrible loss that we had.
The football game's more important no matter where we go.
That's a perfect segue into this weekend. What do the Huskers need to do to get the Colorado Buffaloes and win this game? Huh?
Well, we only have 30 minutes left or so I don't know if I can let anybody else speak.
What do they need to do? All right, where would you start, Josh?
Finding an offense. I mean, that's basically. I didn't really think our lineman play was that bad. Mm-hmm. I definitely was better than last year because we could run the ball, but it's more or less trying to figure out your offense and turnovers.
Yeah,
that's the number one because we won that game. Like last week, we were the better team, and I've completely said it. And plus, I don't know if this is breaking news for you guys. But I have a bet out there. I bet Matt Williams, who used to be out of our office, now works for our sister station in Grand Island, that if Nebraska wins, he's got to suck milk right off of a cow's teat. And he said, okay. That's how confident he is in Nebraska losing.
I
said, so Nebraska needs to win, otherwise you're going to have to suck milk.
That win's going to be so much more special now.
Yeah.
I think so.
His wife Brenda said that she would film for video
course.
proof.
Of course.
Outstanding.
I think that the Huskers are a better team than what we saw last week. And you take away the fumble, which I still say was a good defensive play, better than him dropping the ball.
Right, but there's the goal line offsides, or false start, and then the 3 interceptions that were just blatantly, well, 2 of them were definitely bad passes.
Yeah.
Threw off of his back foot, Jeff Sims. But other than that, our defense looks solid. I think our defense is way better than TCU's defense. So I think Colorado's definitely going to have a tougher time. TCU, you got to understand, like last year, everybody wants to talk about them being, they were in the national championship game. Okay, you had a All-American quarterback that you lost. You lost wide receivers and offensive linemen, and then on your defense, you lost 6 players themselves. So, I mean, you got a whole new group of people out there. It's a different ball game.
Let's get the female perspective here, Haley. You've been pretty quiet for the Huskers, but I know you're a football fan.
Yeah, I didn't really get the chance to watch the game. We listened to it, but I don't know. I really hope we can win this one. I think it'd be huge. I don't know.
Just to be able to, I
Huge.
think I think it's
Huge.
Huge.
It's going to be huge.
Is it more that we need to win the game because it's Colorado, or because you've got a flamboyant Deion
I feel like
Sanders?
if we go to Colorado, win this game, you can forget the rest of the season.
Yeah,
I'm with made.
Well, except for Iowa. We got to be Iowa.
Well, okay, we got to beat Iowa, but
Always got to beat Iowa.
I think there's a big defensive stand that we got to make. Our defense was good, but if you look at the TCU Colorado game, it was highly offensive. Offense.
Defense.
It didn't hurt
It was
anybody's
offensive.
feelings.
Yeah, right.
Well, it was offensive. But
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was a big offense
It
game.
was a very honest offense game. I think if our defense really steps up, you won't see that much from Colorado as much.
Okay, we're at Ed's Place. We'd love to have you come by. What's their special here today again? Ed's Place. They are on West 3rd here in McCook, just south of B.
yes, you can get a large pancake with 2 eggs and 2 strips of bacon for $7.95, and free coffee from 7 to 8.
Eggs your way.
And however you want them made, whether scrambled, over easy.
Yep. Over medium. That's what we came to a conclusion. You like an over medium.
I like an over medium egg.
Yeah, that's what our dinner
He's still gonna
conversation was
ask
last night.
Really?
Yeah.
And we talk a lot about their breakfast, but they have a good lunch too.
Dude, they're cheeseburgers.
Colt, have you ever had a cheeseburger from here?
Honestly, I've never eaten here.
Really, seriously?
Like legit, never eaten here.
Well, this is a good thing we brought you in. This is not actually
So do I
a
get
coffee
breakfast
club.
and a cheeseburger at the same time?
You can.
We
Actually,
have. We
you
have.
can.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, is
You
that-
can you can order.
They're not gonna look at me funny?
Nope.
No.
Because we do it all the time.
'Cause I'm gonna need a side of gravy.
You could. Oh, well. See, we did bacon, egg, cheeseburger, and if you dip that in some gravy, you're not gonna finish those 4 longs.
A gravy cheeseburger.
By the way, we've got some room, and we're in the back room. Everybody's hiding out in the front room because I think they think it's, you can't be loud on the radio, but that doesn't bother us any. So if y'all
Yeah.
want to come in here, you're welcome to.
It would be
but,
cool to see.
Yeah,
Run back in here.
front room's full. but
I gotta
that's-
change my seemingly small thing just real quick.
You do?
Yep, real quick. A fly is driving me nuts
Oh.
right now. Seemingly small, highly annoying.
So
You smell delicious.
I don't think so.
yesterday we were we were over in Cambridge, and we got done with a golf tournament that was over there, and it was a lot of fun. But I tell you, there was like multiple flies. I mean, they were falling. You couldn't go anywhere and not get them. And yeah, the flies that is this year's plague. 2020 was COVID. This year it's flies.
It's the year of the fly.
So I wanted to use my Cabela's points to buy a salt gun.
Yeah,
I got
that'd be good
shot
teaching.
down.
That'd be good teaching for the young one, don't you think?
Well, that was the problem.
yeah,
Oh, did he get a hold of it?
He would want to,
yeah.
No.
and I would let him. And
Then
and
you'd
Mom
have, like,
probably
salt.
Wouldn't.
Welts.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if I wanted like some chips salted or something,
Oh, yeah. Hit me up.
right?
Hey, Cordell. Hook me up.
Bug assault. The little.
Because it's just table salt.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a killing salt.
No.
Haven't you seen the new ones with lasers on them? Got
Yeah.
a laser sight.
Yeah. See, if you had a little tequila, somebody could shoot the salt and you chug the
Oh,
tequila.
yeah. Just stick your tongue out.
Yeah.
Hook me up.
Our next topic for Coffee Club here today happens to do with music genres, and obviously we're a country radio station, but Josh and I, and Haley, I'm sure Cole too, we like all kinds of music, so we're not like settled into just one specific. But there was University of Scotland quizzed more than 36,000 people and found that whatever your favorite music genre is reveals a lot about your personality. So we thought we'd go through those. Josh, we'll start with you. What is your preferred style of music?
So, like, I really, you could say, would be more like storytelling country blues. So, like, if it's like a mix between blues and in country, I would probably say that's more like a red dirt style,
Right.
which would be mine. Storytelling country.
Right.
So here was the styles. We had blues, jazz, classical music, rap, opera, country, reggae, dance, indie, kind of a heavy metal, or a pop, or soul. So if you had to pick one of those, which one are you?
I would probably say blues.
You're blues?
Yep.
All right. High self-esteem, creative, outgoing, gentle, and at ease.
That screams me.
Is that you?
That screams me. Yeah.
Colt?
Gentle Giant. Did I hear the list again?
Blues, jazz, classical, rap, opera, country, reggae, dance, indie, rock or a heavy metal, and top 40, and then soul.
I'm really a mix between the rock and country.
So if you had to pick one, where are you going to go?
Let's go country.
Country. You are hardworking and outgoing.
Oh, well, shoot.
Bang.
That show's good.
Yep.
Nailed it.
All right. So let's see. Next on our list here, Haley. If you can talk, you poor gal.
I know.
Which one are you going with here?
I don't know. I like country music, but I don't know.
She's like, if 90s pop was on there.
There's a pop.
Yeah, but that's not like today's pop
That's
music.
pop
is not,
top
doesn't-
40. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really not.
Does not scream Haley.
Like 90s country.
90s
But I could tell
country?
you, honestly, like deep down, what really just like feels the soul is like Green Day, Linkin Park.
Oh,
Really?
Lincoln Park.
So we're gonna go rock heavy metal for you.
Sure.
Creative, not hardworking, not outgoing. That is not you.
No.
No. But I mean, that is my alter ego, though. I do love some heavy metal.
That's your side piece. Your heavy
Yeah.
metal.
Yep.
What's funny is a lot of times right before we turn the mic on, it could be a ballad by Carrie Underwood, and Josh is doing kind of a screamer voice underneath.
Oh yeah. But see, my brother is like heavy metal, like scream metal. That's him. And so,
Where they're eating the mic.
yeah, going to school in the morning, and he had to drive. That's what we listened to.
Well, if you're a jazz person, it says your personality is a high self-esteem, creative, outgoing, and at ease. Classical, creative, introvert, high self-esteem. Rap is actually high self-esteem and outgoing.
I can rap a little.
Reggae, high self-esteem, creative, not hardworking, but outgoing and gentle. And then soul. What? Did I miss something?
No, the reggae.
The reggae?
Like, creative, not hardworking. It's like that. Duh.
Well, that's just kind of there.
Spacey.
Soul is kind of a high self-esteem, creative and outgoing and gentle and at ease. That's your favorite music genres revealing your personality. So,
But I would say like my rap game is like 80s to 90s rap.
Oh yeah, that's the real
Yeah.
rap,
that was the cool years.
like Tupac era.
Yeah. None of this mumble rap. No. Like I don't like that.
Can you do that again?
Like,
I
that's
know
what they
exactly what you said.
do, you know?
What did he say?
I'm going to go get a new face tat.
Oh, is that what that was?
Oh, I thought it was neck.
Yeah.
Get neck tat. I'm going to get a liger right there.
It's time for the games here on Coffee Club here this morning. We're on location and broadcasting from Ed's Place here in McCook. Come on down and say hello. They got a good breakfast special that's going on. Free coffee now until 8 o'clock this morning, too, at Ed's Place. Okay, so I found this free on Craigslist. Okay.
So, yeah.
No, Craigslist has a free section.
Right.
They do.
Yeah, I know. Typically, police are involved.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with the free section. But go for it.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's Vargas.
free section of Craigslist, and but one of these is not free, and you got to tell me which one's which.
All right.
A box of around 1,000 metal hangers, 2 bar stools, a gallon of cocoa butter lotion, or 4 sweaters for a medium-sized dog.
So one of those is not free.
Yeah, one of them is not free. One of them I made up. The others are actual.
I'm going to do a gallon of cocoa butter as the made-up one.
I was gonna go with the box of around 1,000 metal hangers.
Yeah, everybody knows you can get more than that
Right.
for free. Haley, which one are you going with?
I'm going with the bar stools.
Bar stools. It was actually the 4 sweaters for a medium-sized dog. That was
I
the
can
answer.
see that, though.
You used to be able to get hangers for free, but
Yeah.
times are tough now. You got to start making some money somewhere.
That's some
selling
good-
your extra hangers.
I was going to say that's
People want money out of that stuff.
a good moneymaker right there. Brain teaser for you here. Next little contest here, and this is a good one. All right. Sorry, that was for Derek. Okay, here's your question.
Colt can't hear it.
Yeah,
That's
go-
not even
he's-
fair.
He's
Like-
out.
Oh, well, that's even better. Okay. Here's our brain teaser question for today. Tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead. What am I?
Can you read it one more time?
Tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead.
Tear one off and scratch my head.
My head.
Once was black is now red.
What am I?
That's a stumper.
It is a good one.
A lottery scratch ticket.
No. I figured maybe Colt would get this one.
Is it a sunburn?
No.
Darn it.
Tear one off, scratch my head. What once was red is black instead.
Oh,
Once was red is black. I
instead.
went the other way.
Yeah, me too.
Once was red is black instead.
Charcoal.
No. I probably, let's see. What's a good hint? I could probably come up with something that would match really well with this. What would that be?
A mole.
I'll say it one more time. Tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead.
Anybody has Josh's phone number, feel free to call in with the answer.
Yeah.
If we had some tickets.
Oh, we do. You know what? I do have some tickets. There's some tickets right here.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, here's the deal. You got to
Now
follow. You got to follow all of the rules of the law. Okay, if you got the law, so you come to Ed's place and you come and see me in the back room. Tell us what the answer is. We got a set of tickets for the Concert for Healthcare, Priscilla Block. That is going to be coming up on Saturday, October 7th, 6 o'clock at the Kipling Arena here in McCook. And
I got my phone's going crazy.
Jordan Fletcher.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you guys get the answer now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know the answer?
I get it now.
I've had like 3 people text me.
Yeah, I've had people text me
So
too.
they have to come. They have to come pick it up here. At
But
Ed's
they have to
place,
come
right?
here and answer it.
And
Okay.
have to answer it. So
You have
come to
answer
Ed's
it.
place and answer
Come to Ed's
it if you know
place,
it.
and we got that set of tickets for
Along
you.
West C Street,
Yeah,
That's how I'm
right?
not
Or
Yeah.
what is it?
smart in the morning.
yeah. I did actually say the word. Did you guys
Yeah,
catch that?
yeah. Now that
Now that
thought-
I
Yeah.
see, yeah.
All right. So if you know the answer, come and see us at Ed's Place. We got those tickets for you here for Coffee Club. this month.
110 West 3rd Street.
Okay. Another trivia for you. This one is just for bragging rights. I don't have anything to give away. Free coffee, maybe.
Oh,
From
yeah, we can
7 to
give away
8.
some coffee.
Free coffee from Ed's Place from now until 8 o'clock. But that's for everybody. Okay. The trivia is every hour, Americans empty about 3 million of these every hour.
Empty?
Yep. We empty about 3 million of these every hour.
Soda
as Americans.
cans.
No.
Trash can.
No, you're closer, Josh.
With soda can, I'm closer.
Yeah. Than trash
So it's like
can.
a liquid.
Yeah.
like
It is
coffee cup?
It
Like
is
a-
liquid.
Water bottle.
Water
Yeah.
bottle. Water bottle is that is the right answer. And then I printed off my trivia things this morning, and it cut off the answer, so I don't know the answer to this next one.
Oh,
So any answer's right.
Yeah, so we might get this.
We might get this
Yeah.
one. Yeah. 78% of us say that we're confused by at the grocery store.
Self checkout.
Ooh, I do remember what it is, though. But just
Have you been to Walmart?
yeah. We're confused. We're confused about a lot,
There's
aren't
a
we?
Yeah.
lot of confusion.
2 a.m. confusion.
So this is just any general grocery store.
Yeah, 78% of us say we're confused by what at the grocery store.
Confused by price tags.
Close. A match. Greg Larson. You got it.
Nailed it.
There you go.
Greg
Thanks for
Larson
listening.
came in.
You got to actually say the answer there.
A match.
A match. Very good. Very good. So yes, that was the answer for our trivia there. The other one here, that just so you know, is food labels. That was what we're confused by.
You need a coffee cum?
Yeah. So we'll do a quick little promo with Greg since we got him here. Jump in. You are going to be doing the scoreboard show tonight, yeah?
Right. A lot of games. We'll give scores on. Class A through 6-man action.
What's the big games tonight? What's the one everybody's talking about?
Of course, it's Broken Bow versus McCook.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big
We're
game.
going to be on the road up there for that one, and the Bison hoping to bounce back a little bit because kind of got beat up in week 1, and that held over into week 2 a little bit.
Yeah, the offense struggling a little bit, so see what happens there. Homecoming in Cambridge.
Yes. Dundee County, Stratton's got their homecoming too.
Southwest got homecoming tonight.
Yeah, a lot of homecomings. It's early for homecoming,
Yeah.
I think.
Everybody's doing that early.
Are they still undefeated, Josh?
Yeah, Southwest is still undefeated.
Really?
Yeah, they had a bye week last week, so they're 1-0.
But Seth said they were 1-0 on the radio, and you said they're what?
They're
Undefeated.
undefeated.
Undefeated. Okay.
They're not 1-0. They're undefeated.
Undefeated.
That's
Playing
it.
well.
That's
And actually, the volleyball, they did a great job. They dropped their first set yesterday to Southern Valley in the triangular, and then they bounced back and won the second and third set to win the triangular.
How about McCook softball on Tuesday night? Down
Right?
big, come back,
That was
win
huge.
17
That was
to
huge.
16.
Yes.
Yes, I mean, so selfishly, I stopped listening in the third inning because McCook was down quite a bit. But then, man, they bounced back, and once they got in that pitcher's head, they instantly knew they had them.
Yeah, that's a lot of people left in that game.
And then McCook had volleyball last night. I didn't.
They
get a
lost
chance-
in 3
They
last
lost in
night.
3.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to see that one, so or hear
And
that
then
one.
cross country will be going Saturday. Can't remember where they go though.
Yep.
So Doak Construction Scoreboard Show tonight following the game. Greg Larson will have that. Any features tonight that you're expecting?
Oh, we will have McCook. We'll have Cambridge. We will have Dundee County, Stratton, and also the Grand Island station's been joining us as well.
Okay.
So we'll have some Grand Island High, St. Paul. So tune in. We'll have a lot of different matches set up for you.
That's going to be taking place here tonight on the radio. So, Greg, thanks for stopping by. And Coffee Club continuing here this morning. Silly reason you got in a fight. Do you have an answer to that one? Silly reason you got into a fight? I'll let you think about it. Colt, how about you? Silly reason you got in a fight. Need some more aggressive music for this.
All
here.
of them.
Get off my lawn.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Is silly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah.
Josh, how about you?
I mean, I don't know if it was some guy not too far away from here over at Sarge's thought that I was hitting on his girlfriend, and I assured him that I would never, not even if I was him, would I hit on his girlfriend. And he thought that meant like she was ugly, and I had my
He was insulted, is what it was.
and I had my beer goggles on. And so, of course, she wasn't quite a dime. And so then he got mad, and he swung and hit me. And then my brother came into the argument, and my brother said, listen, you get one punch, and you better make it count, otherwise
Yeah.
it's going to be over. And the guy punched my brother, and my brother laughed at him like the Joker in Batman. Just straight laughed at him, and the guy, I'm pretty sure, was so scared.
He piddled, didn't he?
A little bit. He was like a dog with his tail between his legs. And then after that, he left, and my brother started tearing up. He goes, "Oh my gosh, that hurt so bad." He's like, "But you can't cry."
Let him see the fear.
Yeah. And so I mean, I really didn't ever get into a fight. Like, I got in one punching fight, but it wasn't over something stupid. But that was the bar fight that somebody wanted. I think it was like taking on the big guy. It was like the biggest guy in the bar. So they're like, "Oh, we got to take the big guy on."
Yeah.
And then he quickly realized that there was another crazier big guy, and that's my brother, the bearded man. So
The tall bearded man that laughs like Joker.
I call him the bearded beauty. Often, or caveman, one of the two.
Speaking of your brother, just want to say good morning to Jade.
Yeah, Jaders loves Colt.
Yeah.
My niece, who's 2, she is absolutely obsessed with Colt McDonald. Every time he is on our coffee club and they watch, she's like, Colt.
That's great. Haley, silly reason that you got in a fight.
Well, I've never gotten in a physical altercation, although I've wanted to multiple times. But jail time ain't worth it.
Right.
Yep.
Depends on who you meet there. I mean, like, when we were in Lincoln,
You met some nice people?
we met some nice people in jail.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Probably some dumb little argument
Yeah.
Kyle and I had.
I'm sure.
The sock.
Like
that
sock
was
on- I
outside.
was
just
Right. gonna say that,
You-
yeah.
You had the same thing I was.
Yeah.
For me, my dumb reason I got in a fight, and this was actually in England.
Now, Colt, try not to laugh at this.
Okay.
Because this is about to be the most nerdiest thing you've ever
This
heard
is
in
the
your life.
biggest nerd fight.
Okay. So I was in England, just had graduated high school, but I was in the high school and college jazz band at the time. Okay. And we went to England with Dick Rimmel. He used to take us over there every few years they'd go. And I'll never forget, we were at this pipe organ museum, and we were doing
This is a real story,
This
by
is a
the
real
way.
story. It is a real thing. And we were doing a jazz band concert. See, we went over there and we did like 1 or 2 2-hour jazz band concerts all over England. We did like 10 of them, okay, 10-day deal. We're about halfway through this tour. Now, mind you, in England, the drinking age was a lot lower. Now, I did not partake, but one of our saxophone players did.
Oh, it's always the saxophone players.
And listen, and then, and it made me so angry because he botched his solo. It was horrible, and it was bad. And so we got backstage, and I don't remember what happened. We had a break, and I yelled and screamed at him, and I hauled off, and I hit him.
Wow.
He was so mad because he botched his solo.
That really escalated.
Well, but he botched his solo because he was hungover from the night before.
Oh.
And I'm like, how could you? To me, this was so important. There was probably a dozen people there watching the concert.
Mind you, he was just fresh out of high school, like 2 days.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And I
mean,
hauled off.
That's really a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Thank you. And so Dick Dremel, he took me on a walk after that moment, and he said, "Now, look, I understand your point of view." And he sucked it up on the solo. But we're in another country, and if you assault somebody, even if it's one of your own
I was
mates,
going to say.
in another country, things can go very bad very quickly.
Yeah, but you could have joined a soccer hooligan gang.
Right.
Because those gangs, they're like, they would have seen you punch him and like, oi, hey, come over here, boy.
And he was bigger than me. It may not have turned out real well had,
It gone any further.
But it was, he had that look in his face like the giant kangaroo had when the dude came up and just punched him after,
After the dog.
the dog thing.
Yeah.
He had the same look in his face, like,
I'm just trying to imagine
He
how
just hit
band
me.
people fight.
Right.
Like, was it a...
What were you playing at the time?
Was it a
What was
fist?
your instrument?
Was it-
Trumpet.
oh, yeah, he's a trumpet.
So is
Yeah.
that brass on brass?
Yeah.
no, he's woodwind.
Oh, that'd be woodwind.
Saxes. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
Brass on woodwind crime,
Brass. I mean, I hear that crime rate's really escalating to a whole new scale.
it's so bad. So bad. But that was the...
It is.
It's a good thing you didn't fight the drummer.
Why? Because he had sticks?
Yeah, he has sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That'd be like fighting Donatello.
Yeah.
But in a less martial arts way. Like, it's a band way. I mean, imagine it's like a pillow fight.
I think taking a trumpet upside the head would not tickle.
It would not tickle.
So let's see, birthdays, anniversaries. We're gonna miss the hum a song thing. That'll have to be next week. But birthdays, anniversaries. If y'all know some birthdays or anniversaries, anybody that's celebrating today.
So we
yeah.
had a couple messaged in to us. Eli Lawson turns 3 years old today. And let's see, today's the 8th, right? So tomorrow, there's a birthday for Arabelle Greenlee. She turns 7. And Riker Havlicek turning 9.
Very good, Josh. How about your birthdays?
I am getting there here real quick.
I got a couple.
Okay.
Peace. Happy birthday to Emmeline Sis over at the therapy clinic. Jan Hubert. Good morning, Jan. And Justin Harris. And Lexi Humphrey.
Okay.
All right, I got Deb Casey with a birthday. And then Keith Andrews, Justin Harris, and then Aislinn, Nick the Cop's daughter, has a 17th birthday today.
I could try something. I might be able to play. No,
He
I
s-
can't.
he did send us
He did send a shout out. Okay.
but
I could try. It's hard to
Happy
be able to play
birthday.
that from here, but
well, hold on, I might.
can you?
But I know our website was down earlier today, so I don't know. There it is. I got it.
You play it over your phone? Do the little shout out over your mic?
We'll see. We'll see if it works.
Because you can send us a shout out. You go to our app and you can send us audio.
Wanted to wish my daughter Aislinn Coe a wonderful, happy 17th birthday. Can't believe you're getting old, 17. That just means your mom's getting real old. Happy birthday, Aislinn. Have a great day.
We should have just left it with our shout out.
He was
Maybe we
doing so
We
good.
might have wanted to Probably should have tested that before we.
He was doing so good.
Hey,
So
that's
good.
what live radio is all about.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in so much trouble. It's awesome.
My birthday list includes Angela Barber with a birthday today. Happy birthday. She is 40 years old. Travis Keith turns 46. Dion Hancock, 43. Jan Hubert, I think you mentioned that one. Trinity Perks is 11 years old on Sunday. How about any weekend birthdays? Anybody?
I think tomorrow Josh Redden has a birthday,
Yes, he does. I don't know if I have an age for him.
and someone has one on Sunday.
My wife, my lovely
Yes.
bride. Yes.
Good job. Good job.
She is, let's see.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
She would.
She's a year older than you.
No,
but she'll be 2 years older than you.
No, it's a year and 3 months is what it is. So if I'm 46, that would put her at 48.
This
did
is like
it.
watching a crime happen and
You did it.
not being able to do anything about it.
Hey, what a beautiful, beautiful 48-year-old woman. I'm just telling you.
Lord have mercy.
Trevor Stevens, my cousin's got a birthday. Tanner Powell, Shelby Miner, Hank Hauser, Zach Weezer, Laura Ploss, and Craig Coleman, all with birthdays here this weekend, too. You guys got any weekend
No,
birthdays?
that was pretty much the same as me.
That's all of them. Okay. All right. Well, no celebrity birthdays today because I can't find the list, but I did want to talk a little bit about Ed's Place. That's where we've been here today. Been a fun time to come in here and have. We're gonna have breakfast right as we get finished up here in just a minute, right, Josh?
Yeah, definitely. Are we taking some back to Bomber?
Oh, we'll probably take him some breakfast, I'm sure. So
I think we have to because like otherwise, I mean, he's got a big game tonight and
yeah.
Yeah, he needs a strength.
he needs his strength.
Do you want to go see if you can get her to come talk with us on the radio?
Oh, her daughter's right here.
Well, we could get her to. I just didn't know if she'd talk on the radio with us or not. But
Greg says, just take him toast.
just take him to. Do you want to talk on the radio with us real quick? No,
Does your
she's
mom?
scared. Does
Okay.
mom want to come? Okay, send her over. All right. So we are at Ed's Place here in McCook, and they still got the breakfast special that's going. Haley,
Yes, you can get a large pancake with 2 eggs and 2 strips of bacon for $7.95, and free coffee.
$7.95.
This coffee is fantastic, though.
You like it?
Yeah,
It's good.
It's actually
It's
good.
And of course, now I like their omelets are good. I call them too much to eat omelets because they're humongous.
Yeah, I saw one come by here a second ago, and they need a bigger plate.
Yeah, they're really good. So you can get the omelets, you can get the cheeseburgers later on today. They always have specials when we get around to the holidays too, Josh.
Yeah, holiday specials, lunch and breakfast. Their lunch specials. Haley and Seth actually had a lunch special a couple weeks ago, which was the hot beef sundae.
Yes.
What was that?
That was amazing.
What was that?
It was like it's bread, potatoes, and then roast beef, and then topped.
Oh, it's like a
with
hot beef sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah, hot beef
yes.
It's the
sandwich.
best thing in the world.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I love hot
Yeah,
beef sandwiches.
and it was legit like one of the best things that I've ate.
so good.
And I got a cheeseburger that day, and you know me and my cheeseburgers. I was a little upset that I didn't get the hot beef sundae.
Because but you love your cheeseburgers.
I do love my cheeseburgers, but in that moment, they won.
Yeah.
And thanks to you having that cheeseburger thing, every time I go somewhere now and I eat a cheeseburger,
Yeah.
I always wonder where the scale is.
Yeah.
So I'm always a little bit prejudiced on the cheeseburgers. Just because of your
Yeah.
the way you grade them.
Every time I go somewhere, I will always get a cheeseburger first before I get anything else, because if their cheeseburger's good, then I can trust the menu.
You can trust the whole thing.
Have you ever been to Casper, Wyoming?
No.
We went up there
not friendly there.
We've been sending people up there periodically for ARF training, which is airport rescue stuff that we have to do every year. And there's a place up there that's a play off the Little Shop of Horrors movie, and it's a Little Shop of Burgers. And everything in there is about the Little Shop of Horrors. Like
You just piqued Josh's
it is
interest right
a
there.
fantastic place. I got pictures. I'll show you pictures. But their cheeseburgers are amazing.
See,
To
like,
me.
and I'm like,
I need you to go there.
I'm one of those guys that if they have multiple cheeseburgers on their menu, I will skip fries, and I will order 2 different cheeseburgers just to test them out.
Oh, you're going to need to order the menu because there's so many different things up there. But it's wonderful.
One time we were speaking of Wyoming, we were in Laramie, Wyoming, and they had this this cheeseburger place. They had one they called the Monte Cristo, where they basically took like this cheeseburger, dipped it in a batter, and fried the whole thing.
Oh.
Like the whole cheeseburger.
Did they give you like a side of jelly or jam or something to dip it in?
You had to sign a waiver, but
Oh,
I'm
Have
pretty
mercy.
sure, yeah. It came with jumper cables.
it really did. It really did. They dialed 9-1
Yeah.
you just had to put your finger up for the other one.
and just let it sit for a while, right? Well, we're going to try to talk to Vicky real quick before we get out of here, if we can. But if you haven't been here before, please come by and check this place out, because they got a couple places for you to sit in here. Obviously, 2 rooms, but we a lot of times just take it to go too.
Yeah, we take it to go. We'll order it as a station and take it to go. I've even ordered it and taken some to other people's houses and let them watch me eat.
Why would you do that?
Well, because make them jealous and maybe they'll come here and get some stuff.
It is pretty good.
But we've also had the smothered burrito, which is really good. The breakfast smothered burrito. It's like literally a foot long. It's literally a foot long and then smothered with some great green chilies and cheese on top.
Here she is.
Stuffed with
Come on
potatoes
in,
and
have a
eggs.
seat. We won't take long because I know you're busy in the kitchen, but just wanted to say thanks for having us here for Coffee Club today, and just let people know that they're invited to come and see you.
Yeah, you guys all come down and check us out. We got all kinds of specials. And today's beef and noodles. We got breakfast special. That's 2 eggs, big pancake, and 2 strips of bacon. That's
Yeah.
Ed's special.
How long you been making food?
Since probably back here,
Well, yeah, I mean, just
since 95, probably since I was about 16.
oh my goodness.
Long time.
So what gives you the most joy about this place?
People.
Just people, huh?
Yeah, and they enjoy it. And they enjoy it.
Yeah. And what is probably ordered more than anything else?
Lumberjack, hot beef, chicken fried steak, haystack.
What is this lumberjack?
Lumberjack has got tomatoes, ham, green peppers, and onions, and it's sauteed and put into hash browns. And then it's covered with cheese and 2 eggs on top with toast, pancakes, or biscuit and gravy.
I think she just
Yes,
she
that's
just
what-
she
yeah.
just placed our order, right?
Well, that's what I mean. Everybody keeps telling me, like, you guys order the same thing.
All the time, yeah.
But they
And our
said
patty melts go really well.
the
Yeah.
best thing you got to get is the lumberjack.
Yeah. I know one of the other big things that you do every time that, like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Thanksgiving, some of those special days.
Christmas and Christmas Eve.
Yeah, you put New Year's Eve. You put kind of a special meal together for those days.
Yeah, we do. We have ham, roast beef, turkey, sometimes pork roast, and mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
gravy, salad bar,
Yeah.
dessert,
So when are you guys open?
from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.,
Okay, every day except
Yeah.
Tuesday,
except for Tuesday.
right?
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Well, thanks for having us by today, and we're gonna
Thanks
stick
for
around.
coming.
We'll stick around, and have some breakfast. Sound good?
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
I will tell you that when we put out the shout out to get one of the brown diner mugs for Coffee Club, because now we have 30 brown diner mugs. Vicky reached out to me. She goes, "Well, you already know who has them." And we came here and we picked up a box, and so the brown mugs that we have for Coffee Club every single week are the mugs that she had gave us from
Yeah.
Ed's place.
That is going to wrap things up for Coffee Club on this Friday morning, the 8th of September. It'll be this is the first one that we've done to be on the road, but look for more of those to come here from Hometown Family Radio's Coyote Country. On location here today and broadcasting live because we are everywhere. Happy Weekend
Weekend
Eve.
Ta-tas, y'all.